Welcome back to the Love Live. It's Copeland Keys here. It's Sunday, and you know what time it is. That means we are currently live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. This is a safe space, and we come in peace. We came together this evening just to kind of, not only have a conversation about a few topics that we thought about, but this is a safe space. If you need someone to vent to, if you just got something to say, you can always give us a call at 816-398-8229. And of course, I've got the host with me, Miss Delia King.
Hi, you
What's up?
guys. How are you doing?
I'm good. And then, of course, our co-host,
What's up? What's up?
MVP Brown's Beauty.
We in this bitch.
We in
For
there.
sure. MVP, what's up, young lady? How you doing? We get it next. We actually got a reoccurring gentleman. We have a few panelists that pop in from time to time. I always say this is the hardest working man in rap music easily. If you didn't tapped in, he did 365 songs in a year. He literally did a song every day for a year. Mr. C Dub, the Young Blood. What's up, C Dub?
What's the deal?
So, with that being said, we got a few panelists who are running a little late. I'm pretty sure they're gonna tap in when they get a chance. But Delia, what is our topic for today?
Oh, it's messy.
It's
You ready?
messy.
It's messy. We talking about if it is okay to date someone that your friend may have dated, but it didn't work out. So there's a difference too, because I feel like we ain't talking about like the person they was with and like they was at like the events with and like you knew. I'm talking about like they dated a bit because I feel like it matters. There's a difference in there. So that's why I'm dividing that because it is two different types that matter. Okay, let's get into it.
I personally don't ever think it's okay that you date a friend's ex, especially if it's like a day one friend.
Is everybody still friends with their day one friends? I'm just asking.
I mean, but even if you're not friends with them, I still couldn't. Like, I'm not necessarily as close to some of my day one friends, but I would never cross that line with one of their exes though. Still, it's just a loyalty thing. Like, I wouldn't. No.
MVP, how you feel?
I'm inclined to agree with Danielle. Like, if that's my homegirl for real, like, ain't a nigga that she done touch that can touch me. I've even been in scenarios where, like, if my homegirl says she seen the nigga and he cute first, all right, well, that's her. Like, I'm not interested, so I don't even do that type of overlapping when it come to my friendships. That's not how I move.
I like that. So that means if we go out and I look over and I'm like, ha ha, you like, nope, never mind.
Like that.
Hey, I have to respect that though. That's what's up. That's like playing that's my card.
Yeah,
to this day. Also, you still ain't gonna talk to me? Didn't I already tell you my homegirl said she thought you was cute? What now you just being disrespectful because you're not gonna dick is dime a dozen. It's low value and cheap.
Damn.
Your friendships is really fucking come by. I'm gonna stick with my friend.
Dick is dime a dozen. It's low value.
It's low value
cheap.
and cheap. How come I ain't forgot it? You'd have thought she read lyrics bars.
She didn't say it was tacky. She didn't say it was tacky.
I feel like you should have put a beat behind that, Copeland.
I ain't gonna lie. I bet you remix it. You need to make a reel so that they can get to TikTok so somebody can be like, dick.
A dime a dozen. A dime a dozen. A dime a dozen.
Because you already know TikTok will remix your shit, boy. How you viral for real. I can't believe you said that. That has thrown me off completely.
Okay, well, fuck it.
Fuck it then. Let me. Wow.
What do the guys feel about even? How can you even? Do you even approach a girl that was your ex?
Man, they got that. Let me just smash the homie.
Hey, it's so many levels to it because I just heard what y'all was saying about. I do want to address like the man side of when y'all with how she said y'all see somebody and basically call dibs on that person, basically kind of.
Mm-hmm.
With men, it's not that's not it. We be on some
Whoever
shit.
gonna
Whoever
let y'all hit
she
that
go
shit.
for, hey, whoever get it. You know what I'm
Yep, I
saying?
already know. Y'all raggedy,
For real,
raggedy.
best of luck to you. You know what I'm saying? If she don't let me get it, she might let you get it. It's the team
Hey,
wins.
so is it safe to say y'all out there, y'all just playing Planko with us?
Nah, see, now if they was serious and this is your okay, so first of all, if it's your friend, like one of your everyday partners, you damn near can't mess with nobody they mess with. Like you can't that's out of pocket. Now we all know we have friends that are like more of associates, like we see them only at social events. We never vent to these people. We like just kind of like we friends, but we not friends like that. Now, I have a bunch of those friends, especially since I do music. I got a whole bunch of rap partners. I got a whole bunch of producers.
Right.
Now, them people, oh man, we done fucked the same a lot of the same women, like, but we never talked about it. But we know it. We know it. I know we all know we fucked
How do
up.
y'all know?
Either the girl will tell us or you know what I'm saying? Or
Girl will tell you.
yeah, what? Yeah,
No.
yeah. The girl will see you.
No.
The girl will see you in a picture and something like, and she might just be blunt like, yeah.
Well, hey, but Envion, why'd that upset you so bad? What
It
triggered you?
because that's girls fucking up cold. You ain't supposed to be out here telling on your motherfucking self. Look, you told? Hey, look.
Hey, cause she got upset real quick. Oh hell no.
But do you so then y'all look at the girl differently after she done told y'all she done fucked your homie?
Well, me
Yes.
personally,
What? Okay, hold on. What did you say before? Because Danielle said, "Do you look at the girl differently?" But what did you say before that?
Oh,
You no Envion. Yeah. What did you say before she said that?
it's two men that a man is ever gonna have to be concerned about. The one of them, I have a child, and whoever the most recent ex may be. Who are these other niggas? Who?
okay. Hold on. MVP. I said this on the last pod that we did. You kind of different a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I feel like MVP like keep it between say me and you, MVP. I would say that you would keep it between us. You would take it to the grave. Some of these women, they just like they get off on telling everybody who they done fucked with. It's like clout chasing. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Clout
embarrassing.
chasing with the
Why
pussy.
you want to talk about your mileage?
Man, hey, these women are. Hey, some women love fucking popular figures. I swear to God, it's crazy.
I'm the goddamn popular figure, goddamn it, shit, and I'm not telling shit.
That's what I'm saying. You probably don't got
Lord.
the same outlook like some of these women be clout chasing with their coochie.
Hey, would you put Bam up on the screen? Ain't nobody spoke to Bam yet.
I'm about to pull Bam up. That's what I'm about to say. As a segue. But if y'all didn't know, this is the Love Live. It's a safe space. It's Sunday. It's 9 p.m. or so Central Time. We got a few guests on tonight. We just had
we got a returning guest at the bottom.
The topic pulled up. Like, what's up, brother Bam?
What's up with it? What's the bill?
Oh man, we not doing too much. We chilling out on a Sunday night.
Where we are?
Always so damn far away. It's never enough.
What's the topic tonight?
Why is always so far away every time?
The glasses broke. I've watched this so many. Oh, the glasses broke.
They're not. They one side holder.
Okay,
that's how they supposed to be, so that I can see what I need to see. Why did you put me up? Put him up. Damn.
Hey,
where we on tonight, man?
I'm trying to see.
Is it okay? Is it okay? There you go. Is it okay to date your friend's ex?
Leave him on while he answer.
Shit, if it's a conversation about it, shit.
There we
Delia.
There we go.
Delia.
No, damn it, Danielle
Wait,
don't
no,
talk to me
I'm about
yet.
to tell you something about
Oh
Bambi.
no.
He done been on his bike. He done got dark and tanned and
Oh,
stuff.
look at that arm. I know. If you could stop talking to me, then they could make him larger so that I could see it. We're not segueing no more. Let Bam speak. Okay, now what you say?
I mean, it depends. With men, it's a little different because it depends. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a conversation that's had, because you know, most of the homies, they just be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? They really don't care or no shit like that. So, you know, if you feel like you want to slide and you say something and a nigga say it straight, then it is what it is.
So y'all bro code, he gonna have enough decency if one of the other homies go get her. Cause I've heard, like, I worked in barbershops before and I heard dudes be like, man, we all here and this dumbass nigga gonna marry her.
I mean,
Damn.
Lord Jesus.
I
Oh,
mean,
Yeah, like
but,
I've
hey,
actually heard that. Like that is an actual
Delia,
yeah, I
sentence.
mean,
It was
Delia,
said exactly like that.
Delia.
What, have I
That's
broke the code?
I talked to the homie about this female, and
Uh-huh.
I thought the mission was to just, no, she just a little hoe. Nigga, 2 weeks later, they was in a relationship.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro,
yeah.
what the
See?
fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
You said you was
Snapper
gonna
snapped
fuck.
him in there. He
Man,
snapper
what
snapped
the
back.
fuck? Yeah, I don't know about that. That shit
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying. So
the thing
y'all
is,
definitely don't respect that code at all. Y'all wife them.
I mean, shit, a nigga. The thing about a nigga is being realistic is shit. He gonna like what he gonna like. It don't matter where she been, who she been with, whoever, whatever the niggas is talking about. If he like her, he don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so raw.
That's,
So
that's, the
uncut.
bottom, that's the bottom line
Yeah.
to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause a nigga will sit here and tell you he don't care, and then you slide on her. Now he going behind your back telling the homies you a snake and you did this and did all that, but really you gave me the green light. So if you know you really felt some type of way about shorty, you shouldn't have never said that. You know what I'm saying? Cause if you give me the green light, I'm gonna go.
But see that be the thing though. Like if that's really your people like that, then like that you shouldn't be fucking around on them people. Like
Yeah, only girls that's off limits is in the code. You know what I'm saying? We know that a nigga been in love with her, he got a baby by her, he wiped her, she off limits. You know what I'm saying? But anything else, that's fair game. You don't own nobody. You don't own no person. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 8-point-some billion motherfuckers on this fucking planet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you mean to tell me because you sat here and talked to a motherfucker, I can't say nothing to this motherfucker? Who the fuck
I
is
just
you?
don't want to be in the bed with somebody that my friend had been in the bed with. Like, I just can't.
Hey, look, if my nigga done hit something and she tough and I want it and he give me the green light, I'm going. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I'm going.
Well,
Now,
what
hey,
if he buzzing a
why
nut?
is it cool? Why is it cool for you to just have the experience? So why I can't have it too?
So
hey,
what if he
hold on,
busting a nut in there?
Bam, what you feel about keeping
What about busting a nut?
girl that the homies done hit? Are you keeping her?
You said what, bro?
Are you keeping a girl that the homies done hit?
Are you just using it for the experience?
Yeah, are you gonna keep her though?
I ain't gonna lie, Bam. You might get the best experience. So what if you gonna stay?
That's what I'm saying. For the thing what I understand about people is that your nigga can get he could probably get 40-60% of this woman. You know what I'm saying? But when I touch her, when I fuck with her, I'm getting 80-90.
Bro, you know what my worst fear is I get married and at the wedding, 8 people in the crowd done fuck my wife. I just don't want to do it. I just can't do it.
Wait, did he say 8 people in the crowd?
8 people in the crowd.
But
Who the fuck is you inviting to your wedding?
I just told you, like me and a couple of my associates, we done hit the same women.
So wait, because y'all have spread
Y'all going to the courthouse.
thin,
no, I'm saying I'm not keeping them. Hey, if I know a couple of dudes you done fuck, I ain't gonna keep you. I might fuck with you because it's in bounds. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no foul play. But I ain't gonna keep you. You ain't finna be my girlfriend or nothing
But
like
how
that.
would you
Why
know?
does
And
it
my
bother you?
question is, why
Why does
are
it
all
bother
of
you?
y'all that are running through the same women in the same location any damn way? What are y'all doing? Y'all a pack of wolves?
MVP, what'd you say?
How would you know?
MVP, because dude, I just explained it to her. They not you. They out here talking about it. These women are talking about it.
I feel like the men must be talking about it too,
But
though, because if the woman
let me
ain't
Nah,
talking,
ask
man,
you.
hey, men
Yeah,
don't
the
talk
man
about
most
it more
definitely
than
talking
women.
about it.
the men talking about it first.
Nah,
Nah,
that's real. That's
nah,
very real.
nah.
Look, I
He
can't.
leaving the
Nah,
house talking about it. He like,
but
boy, I finally knocked her
let me
down.
Oh,
ask you,
God damn it! And
bro.
I don't understand. I don't
Let,
understand how these.
They leaving the
let
house
me
talking
ask
about
you
it.
the
I knocked
question.
her down, bro.
But let me ask you the question of internally, why does it bother you?
Why does it bother me? I'm just like an exclusive nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather go get something that's out of my network.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't really been tapped into much
Mm-hmm.
by my
I actually
peers. You
need these
feel
damn.
me? I'm just like more exclusive. Like I understand like people saying it don't matter,
Oh
but
yeah.
I don't know. I just feel
So
like I'm more exclusive.
is it that because you know the brothers, or because you can go and snatch stuff from out of town and think she exclusive, go to the club with her and all the niggas in the club like, yeah, we done ran through that.
I mean, what you don't know don't hurt you. But if you know, you know what I'm saying. If you know a bunch of people in your network that done fucked your girl, it just ain't comfortable. And to me, it's just not comfortable. It just ain't comfortable at all.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just for me, bro. I'm a different kind of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit don't bother me. Just probably because the way that I was raised. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't raised on, you know what I'm saying, just trying to get women all the time or no shit like that. I had older cousins that had me fucking with older women. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
didn't develop that type of emotional attachment to a woman where I cared about what she did with another man. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
I
Because
judge I
you
judge I judge women off who they fuck. Like if I know like you was fucking with who, like oh you possibly, oh no way. Women do the same thing. Women do
Oh,
the
I
same
definitely
thing.
do it. Because if
Yeah.
I find
So
out that
me,
you've hit any white
hey
women, I'm like,
you can't be into. You can't like your stand. I done been with a couple women. Like I don't know about your standards. Like I feel like I know you fuck with me, but your
Well, hey, I
standards
hate
is
to
different.
interrupt y'all, but we actually have a live caller.
hey, let me find out.
Live caller. Welcome to the Love Live.
Hi.
Oh, okay.
That'll
Hello.
work. Go ahead. How are you?
I just want to know. I just want to know if Suda is single.
Say that
Who?
again. What she say? I think she said that she want to know if CW single.
You
Is that
got a
true?
question?
This is the Love Live, not
And
the
this is a
Ask
live love
C-Dub
question.
question.
Caller, is
This
that the
ain't the Ask
question?
C-Dub. This ain't the Ask C-Dub question.
CW, don't do Copeland, mute,
She
mute him.
she hung up. Hold on, she hung up. She asked.
The question's still on the
Is
board though,
C-Dub
because we ain't
single?
answered it yet.
I knew it.
What
She
y'all
asked
do
was
me?
C-Dub
Hell
single.
no.
And then he
He
gonna double light his blunt, scared her half to death, and sent her back on her way. Why you want to double light the Vic? Come
You
on now.
stupid.
No, C-Dub now. We're gonna ain't don't be having
C-Dub, so answer
now.
her question, because that was what's up. That's nice. And she had her strength to call. She liked how you're talking.
Yeah. My publicist told me not to speak on my relationship status on the internet. So
The fact Bam laughed has let me know a lot of answers. I like the way Bam has laughed has let me know everything I need to know.
All right, so we got a
Bam,
comment that
100%
says,
correct. If the conversation is had and the
"Oh my
green light is
god, how
given,
does she
it
read
is
it
what
quicker
it
than me, bro? That is crazy."
is.
What did it
Because
say?
it started with Bam.
How does she read it quicker than me? That is wild.
Yeah, I ain't about to put no games. All I seen was Bam. I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna go ahead and read
Right.
that.
No, Bam is 100% correct. If the conversation is had and the green light is given, it is what it is. Kansas City circles are really small. That's facts.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, friend groups normally then ran through the friend group.
What annoys
Let me touch on
is
C Dub said though. Before the caller came in, and what'd you say, bro? You said something along the lines of God
I,
damn
s-
it.
I forgot. I was talking about I'm exclusive. I forgot what the fuck I said. I don't even know what the fuck I said.
It just looked like you over there waiting
You
on a
said you were
visitation.
saying about knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Basically about knowing.
Yeah. Because that's another thing. That's a factor that plays. Okay, so if I don't know the dudes that you slept with, okay. But if I do know, it's like just it's something I can't help. I kind of like I see. I'm like, oh, you fucked with him. I know what type of guy he is. That's what you into. You know what I'm saying? That kind of it's like another factor that plays into it. Now, if I don't know nobody you was fucking with, of course that's not applicable. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
if I do know some niggas that you fuck with, that's something that's gonna go against you. I'm a kind of judge on what type of
I
niggas you
think
was
that's
fucking
almost
with.
unfair and unfortunate though, only
Yeah.
a little bit because all right, yes, you may know one of the guys and you know a side of them, but the side you may know, I may not have met, or that side is why I left him alone. So
Hey,
yeah, I messed with him and then I
Delia,
was smart enough to walk the hell away.
no,
So
I
you
got
judging me? That's
Delia.
not fair.
Let me go side note. One is not bad. This is when I know 3, 4, 5 niggas that you done fucked.
And they all about the same niggas.
They
So
could
it's
all
like,
be.
oh, you only mess with robber niggas.
Yeah,
Them niggas be hijacked.
I don't know. Like for me, it's just different because, and it's gonna sound cocky as a motherfucker,
Is it not?
but I just don't. I don't
Give a
feel
fuck.
like I don't feel like a nigga gonna get a certain aspect of a woman that I'm gonna get out of her. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel, and that's how I go about it. I don't really worry about, you know, how she pick and choose her niggas and this and that because
Right.
I know I'm a completely different caliber than what she used to.
That'd be me too. I feel
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
You don't think that you don't think the
I don't give a
type
fuck
of
who you fuck.
you
Because
don't
when
think the
you get
type
done
of
with me, you gonna
man
wish.
you don't think the type of man that a woman picks shows anything about her? It don't tell nothing about her.
It do show a lot about her. But what is it? What does it say about you if you can pull something completely different out of her? You know what I'm saying? Like
Period.
that's
Yeah,
my
because
thing.
they do say that
My
everybody
thing
doesn't
is
date the same person.
yeah.
Yep, I agree.
My thing is always the experience. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of person where I don't mind experiencing people. I don't really care about none of the other shit. You know what I mean? Because I just be intrigued on what they may come with or what can come out of them or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't really hold nobody to, just some shit that I done seen. I really don't know. I ain't had no conversation with them or had no interaction with them to really fully understand why they doing the shit that they doing. But if I fuck with them a little bit, then I can figure it out. So maybe I can help trigger somewhere they can see what their problem is.
Yeah. I'm saying,
Exactly.
hey, if you was in a long relationship with a rat, I can't fuck with you.
So I know like my situation like that, I just like I guess kind of got out of is similar to this scenario. And I know I had uploaded a screenshot of the convo. And basically in that situation, I was always told that I don't listen. But that's not usually the issue that I actually have inside of a relationship when I'm dealing with someone. And usually the things that I have to say, they listen to. So it's like, all right, if let's for example say that like CW, let's say that you was out, I don't know, doing your thing, and
Yeah.
then you caught wind of the guy I was talking to, and you was like, yeah, you date Delia? Oh no, she don't listen at all. She's tripping.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay. But the version of you of me that you're getting is not nothing like what he's talking about. Now, you could possibly be like, okay, well, she must be fake if this is the case. Or no, it's like what we're saying, like that person brought that side out of me. So that's the side of me they got. But you bring out a different side. So you're getting this. And especially if I've elevated, because that ain't to say that that side still ain't there. It's just you don't bring it out. And I've elevated past that to know how to work. So it's like I've grown. They got the worst version of me. Then they only brought out the worst version of me. I've grew past that version. So now here I am ready to offer a better version. version. And crazily, like it's almost like being on a ladder. I've elevated past that fifth step. So you're gonna feel away because you're still at the first step. So it is what it is. And you can't hear me or understand me because I'm too far above you now.
Nah, hey, I feel that because I honestly believe that some of us be in a point of our life where we're changing like damn near every 6 months. Like we be elevating that much. That's how much we work on ourselves. That we've been working on ourselves since January to July. We
Right.
way different from when we was in January. So I definitely agree with that. Like as far as the how y'all saying and how Ben was saying that he gonna get a different version of her. I feel that
Mhm.
all the way. I'm just simply talking about the initial approach of the woman. It's gonna count against her. You know, with maybe depending on the guys that she fuck with that I know. Now she could just sweep me off my feet. She could show me that she a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? She could show me she's genuine. You know what I'm saying? And all that
So
could
let me
be.
get this straight, because I just want to pause because I'm just so tired of men sounding real womany. So you said that you want to be swept off your feet and you want her to be a real nigga, and I'm just trying to understand
A real one,
why
hey,
are we
real.
these
I'm
men?
talking about
Like,
you. Hey,
why ain't y'all
Delia,
sweeping us off our
Delia,
damn
Delia,
feet? And
Delia.
why aren't y'all real niggas?
Delia. I done met some women, not even in a romantic relationship, and I just sit back and say, man, she a real nigga. God damn.
Oh, okay.
And that's
Okay.
maybe my words is different. Maybe I'm just saying she's a real one. Like she hella authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like her approach. So you don't get caught up on the words I'm using.
I'm
I'm
big
just
on
saying.
words.
Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a real nigga like a motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
I'm probably one of the hardest niggas that a lot of niggas fucking know if they know me right now.
And I'm
Yeah.
tired
Shit
of
went
being
from the hardest
referred
nigga
to
to the
as that.
realest.
I feel like I've spent so much time being funny saying I'm a man, but then it's in reality, it's like, no, I'm tired of being a man. I'm tired of
because
the masculine
because
energy. I'm tired of dominance. I'm
when you
tired
come over
of
here,
leading. And it's
Yeah, I
so
don't want
funny.
to be a real nigga no more.
Like, I've
It's in my
literally
blood.
been,
I can't
I
help
Hey,
it.
think
being a
that
real nigga
the
is the hardest job on earth.
hey,
it
the
is.
thing
And I
that
think that the worst is that when you're dating a guy that actually wants to be that, but then you're placed into the position of doing so, but then you're like, hey, why don't you do it? And then they're literally telling you that they can't because you are. How does that work? Because if you're a leader, you just do it. It doesn't mean if I'm doing something you can't. So it's like, what is happening? Like,
I mean, the thing about on my end, you can't even say that to me. You know what I'm saying? Once
I
you
would
say
never
that
say
to me,
that to you.
you over with.
I would never say that
You
to
know what
you.
I mean? Because you show you show.
Hey, hey, Daniel, you know what?
Oh,
Hey,
He ain't got to worry about it. I'm just saying you would never have to worry about that.
I'm saying though,
I'm wondering why you
or
ain't.
what,
Have you ate?
or what have I ate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
Thank you for checking on me.
You're welcome.
Hey, this is why we watch the Love Live. She's hilarious.
hey,
She
listen.
got it.
Hey,
She's
Nah,
the
nah,
they'll
nah,
one.
nah,
take
but
all that
nah,
real
but
nigga
Yeah,
shit out
yeah,
of you,
oh yeah.
Daniel.
Let them finish his
Oh
topic though.
man.
but for real though.
Statement.
But for
What's
real
your
Oh,
though.
I
statement?
mean, you can forget about it. All it takes is just a little
Yeah.
bit of that. Just,
Nah,
Hey,
but for
Ben
real though.
had to laugh on that one.
Nah,
Mute y'all. Let
I'm
brother
gonna
Bell
tell you
finish
shit
this what
though.
he said.
For me, for me, it's certain things that are deal breakers for me when it comes to women. You know what I'm saying? That any woman that come with too much masculine type of energy, you know what I'm saying? She automatically disqualified over here. You know what I mean? Because I want you to be a woman because I want to treat you like a woman. If you feel like you're a real nigga, you want to be treated like a real nigga, then you need to go fuck with the partners because that ain't what this is. You know what I'm saying? My desire is to treat you like a queen, but if you run around with this real nigga energy, I can't fuck with you.
No, that's real. I mean, and that's facts.
I'm gonna
That's
tell you right
very
now, just how
respectable.
he said that. I don't have
That's
nothing
very
bad.
respectable. And look, but I'm always stand 10 toes down on who I
I'm
am.
standing 10 toes down, but I'm gonna wear
And the things
stilettos for him.
Listen, Bam gonna take all that real nigga shit out of you, Delia.
I'm telling you right now, but see, that's the thing that I don't think they get. So keep in mind now, and this is not shots, none of that, but this is just calibers of guys. So in the discussion of like Bam versus CW, just in this moment, CW to me has that exact same power, but he's more comedic. So to me, like, it would be like, oh, I could shoot the shit with him, laugh, be funny. But I think it would be more of the serious with Bam. Like, that's just me. That ain't saying I wouldn't be able to have a good time. I know that we could kick it, stuff like that. But those are personas.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
yeah.
I see what you're saying. I agree.
Yeah,
with
that's
that.
just
It
a
kind of seems
persona.
like that.
That's just what it seems that way.
Or you got that one saying, if he can tell me what to do, he can tell me what to do.
You damn right. And I'm telling you right now, and gonna tell me, and I'm gonna listen. And I'm gonna listen. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. And it's funny because that really is the saying. If you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. And I think that that has been an issue for me. Like, I'm dating people where it seems as if I'm leading. I don't enjoy that, but I'm with you and you ain't. So it's like, all right. And now you're mad at me that I am. But what are we doing here? So it's just, it's an unfortunate mental dynamic.
But
that
that's why I feel
whatever.
like it's
But that's why I feel like I'm the masculine energy, because that's the part I'm talking about. I don't want to be a real nigga. Like, okay, I told guns and shit, but I ain't trying to stand on the block with you. I'm not trying to ride around and do ghetto shit. None of those things. But when we're talking about the things like what he had even just said, the sweep off your feet and all of that, I feel like I've loved at the capacity of what a guy would do for a woman versus being loved like a woman, if that makes sense. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it's super important for a man to hold his stance on certain shit, because it allows a woman to have comfortability to feel like if he can actually tell her what to do or not. You know what I'm saying? So if a man is holding his stance, he can hold her accountable to being a woman. Not saying that, niggas can't, if a nigga just kind of vibe with a woman like that, where they got this chemistry, where they can do like homeboy similar type shit and talk to each other like homeboys and shit like that, and like, Bob, that's cool. That's what worked for them. You know what I mean? But for me personally, just how I am, that shit don't turn me on.
So
you know what I'm saying? I don't want to look at you like a real nigga. I don't want to look at you like the homie, you know what I'm saying? And none of that. You know what I mean? So
is what it sounds like.
So you want a woman, but you want her to be able to dominate. That's what MVP said.
You want a woman that you can dominate, is what it sounds like.
That I can dominate?
Yes, that's what it sounds like.
How does it sound like that?
I'm just listening to you speak.
Put them on the screen together so I can stare at them. Put them together.
I want to understand what I said that make you feel like it sounds like a woman that I want to dominate.
Because
I don't want you to be a real nigga.
What she can and cannot do, and that you need to be able to tell her what needs to be. Like, it's sounding like you're wanting a woman who you can dominate her femininity. And when I say I'm a real nigga, I mean I'm a real nigga as in I am really in beyond motherfucking pain. And so how I come, how I appear, now does that take anything away from my femininity and all the softness thereof and everything about me? Absolutely not. Does that mean I can't listen to a man speak and pick up on the words and even the little subtext and nuance that you're not even aware that you're saying, my brother, and bring that to the conversation? No, that does not mean that. But what I'm hearing is, and so that's why I asked the question, are you looking for a woman that you can dominate? Because the words that you're saying, that's the image that I'm getting. So I'm trying to make sure I'm following along.
Okay, so one, I ain't controlling. I don't look to dominate nobody.
Okay.
You know what I mean? What I look for is a woman. Period.
Okay.
In every sense of the word. If you got any type of energy where you giving me this masculine energy, like, oh, I'm a real nigga, I'm this, that's gonna tell me that you combative. You know what I'm saying? Because when I talk to you, I'm gonna talk to you with love. I'm gonna talk to you with soft, but it's gonna come with a deep voice. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna disrespect me. I'm not gonna let you play with me.
Oh, that's fair.
It's not gonna be none of that, because I'm not gonna do that to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, you want me to be soft spoken. You want me to be sweet, even though I'm a masculine man. I'm a dominant man. I'm gonna talk to you with love and peace. So in return, I need you to talk to me out of your full femininity. Don't get mad and get upset and turn into a real nigga on me when I need you to be my real queen. I don't want the real nigga. You can keep the real nigga. You can get that to the mother niggas. If you're gonna be with me and you're gonna be a queen, be that. Don't be two different things. You don't want me to be two different things. You want me to be your king.
So here's what I'm saying though, is that I'm not monolithic. And so I'm just as much a queen as I am a real nigga, as I am a literally historic figure, as I am a
But I
public
think
figure. And so
this is what I was going.
know,
I
like
get. Ooh. I think because I know where you're about to go in beyond, but I think the question would be prior to her being this submissive woman that you basically are requesting with no problem, would you be providing and protecting in the safe space to allow her this? Because I think that that's what it is. We're still mentally handling ours, doing all of these things, and then you're like, you're not about to act a certain way. And I get that. But if now we're being provided this safe space from you, is that then in those moments when you're requesting that, or is that no matter what?
It's off the flip. When a woman is dealing with me, the moment that you with me, you got all comfortability. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a lock on my phone. I don't have none of that shit. My phone don't never go face down. None of that shit. If you move in with me, you're not paying no majority of the bill. I already take care of my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I'm gonna
Bam.
run down.
Hey,
I'm gonna run down the system to you to where you take your money and you can turn it into an investment for us, so we can capitalize and do some shit. I don't need your money for bills or none of that shit. The thing about it is that when women don't stress about bills, they can operate out of their full femininity. When a woman is stressing about bills, she acts fucking masculine. That's
hey,
the thing.
Bam. Do you think?
Oh, okay.
Because
You want me? I'll get
so
on.
you know what
Thank
an alpha male is, right?
Yeah, I ain't that.
You're not an alpha male.
No.
What do you consider an alpha male?
I like
What you
how I
just
knew it. I
what you
told you
just
that you was
described is an
Darth
alpha
Vader
male.
of the. I told you was Darth Vader. Oh, I told you.
What
Let
you
me
just
mute.
described to me is an alpha male.
Nah, what I described to you was a signal.
Which I don't know what that is, but an alpha male is what you just described. So my question is, do you think you could deal with a female with that same attitude? Like you said, struggling with bills, which is kind of weird to me because who struggles with bills? Like who do that? Like so that's not a word you put in. We not struggling over here. What if you get with a woman like
I
struggling
struggle with
ain't
that.
an option? She'll never be struggling,
Yeah,
even if she.
the
Hey,
thing about
I'm talking about the woman that's gonna tell you, nah, I'm not finna let you have that much power over me. We going 50-50 with this shit. I'm not letting you take care of me. What do you think about those women?
I mean that's cool if
He ain't
that's the
about to
type.
talk to them.
The thing about it is this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be very communicative about my stance, where I see it, why I see it, and if you can understand it, you can understand it. If you can't, you can't. I'm not begging you or manipulating you to do anything you don't want to do. If it doesn't fit you, that's fine. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hard feelings. We still cool. Whatever. It's just you not for me. That doesn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? Now, and you come to me with a proposal that I'm like, okay, well, shit, that's cool. You feel like you want to take on half of the shit, and we still can make this happen and make that happen. I'm still willing and open to it. You know what I'm saying? But if it ain't feeling and it ain't right, I'm gonna let you know that it ain't right. It is what it is. I ain't against nothing that a motherfucker bring me unless it's just completely fucking idiotic. You know what I'm saying? But if she coming with something where I know she needs that for her comfortability, for her to operate out of her femininity, then I can submit to that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's cool. I understand, especially if I like you like that. You know what I'm saying? But it all just depends.
you can't balance a queen and a real nigga. It's very rarely works. You must be elite. Baby, they don't call me the real MVP for nothing.
Tell him. Hey, MVP is so ill.
Hey, that's
Like,
why Bam don't
hey,
give a fuck
you
about
can't say nothing
his
to her. You
friends
can't
ex and
catch
that because
her up. What the fuck?
his whole frequency and his tone is gonna check the nigga and the girl and get them right in line.
Yeah, I don't never worry about what. No, I mean it'd be niggas that be trying to get close to me because they see their baby mamas or girlfriends liking my shit and shit like that. And they think I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you trying to be cool with me so you can tell her, you know what I'm saying, I'm your partner. Like I be peeping all kind of shit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
because
Like,
everybody can't grow
Man,
no
who
skin
be
out.
who be doing that, dude?
nigga,
You got a
you
skin
know,
out.
nigga,
Hey,
you know,
I
nigga.
I
You know
I,
what
I
I'm
I've
saying?
seen
never heard
I,
of
I
no
seen this
shit
nigga.
like
I
that.
seen this
That's
nigga like somebody post.
crazy.
I seen Bam like some girl post, and I seen her boyfriend on the next post she post, and I was like, God rest his soul, man. Bam, boy. Boy, may he find peace.
Hey,
Hey,
but
Oh,
they
that's
done
boy.
real.
bam
You know,
got on this motherfucker. I feel
some
like
guys be
my sleeves
intimidated
is
by
too
he
long.
big and muscular. I done had people not holler at me because of the way my ex-boyfriend looked. So
Hey, I tell
No,
people
hey,
that
that's a
about you.
hold on.
Hey,
That's
I
a
tell people
thing
that day,
though.
yo.
That's
yeah,
the
that's
thing
real.
though. That's
That's
the thing though.
real.
People will say. I think men are self conscious. Like, you know what I'm saying. So they might see you fucking with a rich nigga, or like you fucking with, you know what I'm
A buff
saying. Like,
one. A buff one.
yeah, if you feel like niggas do this, if you feel like he like out of your league or she used to a certain thing, you might not pursue it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some
Yeah.
women that I've ran into, and I'm like, oh man, I don't think this bitch gonna
Hey, I
like
done had
me.
some dudes tell me, like, you see how big your ex nigga was? I'm like, what the fuck this nigga gotta do with
Now
what the
that's
fuck?
kind of weird. That's kind of weird. But
What the fuck?
Hey,
I
You
look,
get
got
into
the
a point.
bullet with
hey,
that
look,
one.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Nigga, I didn't talk to women that done had rich niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is that the treatment is completely different.
It's
You know what
terrible.
I'm saying? They financially, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't in the league. You know what I mean? But
I know what you do.
I
I know
gave
what you
that
up
woman
to.
something that
Oh, I
man
bet you
never
did.
gave her.
I
You
know
Man,
probably
you
gave her
did.
something emotionally.
hey,
I
these
you
So
did.
women,
I ain't talking.
hey,
I ain't
Mm.
talking sexually. You know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
you
no.
ain't.
I'm
You
talking.
be sitting there
I'm
listening.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
Mm,
I'm talking about a woman that never knew she snored.
cause you listening. I
man,
just said
bam.
that. Lord have mercy.
No.
Bam, she gonna make you the
Hey,
side
no.
nigga, and she gonna stay married to the rich nigga,
Hey,
man.
but the
That's how
thing,
these women
but
doing
see
it,
that,
man.
but the CW, the thing is this: I don't have a problem with none of that.
Mm.
But he honest though.
Hey, this nigga Bam
No.
Smooth is a
C
motherfucker.
Dub, for
I don't
real.
got a problem
Listen.
with that. I ain't got a problem with none of that. You know what I'm saying? At
He's not
all.
lying because listen, check this out. I had a
Yeah.
guy that actually I dated for a long time that took care of financially. I got 5 carat diamond necklaces, 3 carat diamond rings. I had the latest bag that was out, and I really didn't. I was happy, like he said, financially wise. Yeah, I was cool, but I wasn't happy. And
Yeah.
then so when somebody can give you something emotionally, like you'll realize that money don't have shit to do with the happiness. Like I'd rather have somebody that's actually I feel secure with. If something happens, if I'm gonna fall, he gonna pick me up, whether it be emotionally, whether it be financially, in all aspects or areas. Whether it be I need help in something and not necessarily help financially. It could be mental help or a problem that I got mentally that I need to come and talk to him about. And I know he's going to be the man that can fix it or can help me solve this problem. Just because you got money don't mean nothing. That's materialistic stuff. And materialistic stuff only gets you happiness so far. So that shit ain't nothing.
Because most of y'all run off a biological clock. You know what I'm saying? The younger women, they care about financial shit. They care about money. They want all that shit. But once a woman gets to a certain point in her life, you know what I'm saying, bro? She don't care about none of that shit. She care about how you treat her, how she feel, what she
All
can
right,
do with
whatever.
you.
What? Hey,
You know what I'm
whatever.
saying?
Hey,
All right.
whatever. These
It's
women,
facts.
man,
I'm not
man,
gonna lie.
they
What
gonna
he's saying
be,
is facts.
they gonna be, they like, oh, he's a great guy, but he broke as hell. Like that's all they gonna say. They're like, man, I love
Hey,
him so much,
facts.
but he broke as hell. I'm tired of that nigga.
That
We don't get to go on vacation.
that's the
This
kid.
nigga don't ever buy
But
me nothing.
the thing about see the thing about it is this, right?
These
Just
bitches
just
is
just
dumb.
like a man. You know what I mean? We'll see something cold and bad. She ain't got shit going on, but you know, we'll take her up on our wing. We'll show her what she need to do. You
Bam,
know what
hey,
I'm saying?
Bam, stop playing
Hold
with
up.
me. Hey,
Nah,
she's a
listen to me.
great girl, but she look
Listen
terrible
to
with
me.
her clothes
I ain't
on.
playing.
I'm
I ain't
tired
playing.
of her, man. She look terrible with her clothes
Hey,
off. She's a dope individual. I'm tired of looking at her though, man. This bitch is
Hold on, C-Dub.
God
So
damn.
let me ask the question the way you trying to ask it the right way. So it's like you ever seen that Tyler Perry movie with the dude with was it Jill Scott? Who was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pissed me off. I want to shoot that.
Yeah.
So
She
like
had her-
in that
she
situation,
had her
man, I
little
think that's what he's
necklace.
saying. Would the inner beauty shine in any situation? Especially with a brother like you, because I know that's because that go against your
No, I ain't gonna sit here and cap because I'm physical as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm visual as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I gotta like what I see now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm of course I'm only gonna talk to some shit that I'm attracted to. I ain't about to let nobody manipulate me and tell me I need to try something different when I don't like what's different. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with what I like. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? Just like a woman got a preference, I got a preference. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing against a different type of woman, but it just ain't my speed. It ain't me. I want to wake up and be able to look at something, and at a moment's notice, I'm ready to take care of you real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
In a moment's notice?
If I can't do that, then I'm not talking to you.
In a moment's notice, huh?
If she got to put on makeup and lashes, he ain't want to talk to your ass.
I don't want it.
But we doing my best when I put the makeup and the lashes.
No, you doing the best is when you get up, wash your face, and come back in the room with the tank top on. That's the best.
Yeah. I agree.
Hey, but when I wanted to talk about erect nipples in the workplace, it was a problem.
The extra shit is just a plus. You know what I'm saying? Like when we out and about and you looking all good and niggas is looking at you, I want to let you walk a distance and let the niggas try to holler at you a little bit. Just to kind of sit back and, enjoy the show.
Hold on, so you would do that? Let's talk about that, baby. Put us together on the screen right now. Because I'm here for that shit.
Yeah.
I have gotten into it about that. So let's hear it. You said what? Come again and say what? Where you go? Why is it?
Woman look good.
What happened?
When my woman look good, if we in the mall, I want her to get some space. You know what I'm saying? I want niggas to give her the attention and flirt with her and fuck with her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with that. I ain't worried about the niggas because I know where you going when we leave this motherfucker.
Oh, you need to lead a class.
You know what I'm saying? I know where we going when we leave, and the thing about it is that you getting everything that you need. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can get me hitting on you. You can get the energy from me, but you also can get it from other niggas knowing that your man is in a comfortable space where he ain't tripping off of these clowns.
This nigga Bam ready to teach a seminar, man.
And I'm ready to send. I want to sign dudes up and pay for them.
But see, niggas be worrying about why they women be feeling like their relationships getting boring and tiring. Is because niggas ain't spontaneous enough to let a woman be a woman. Let her do her thing. Let her feel free.
So I gotta let her act like a hoe.
Wait a minute, Paul.
Sometimes.
So why is that acting like a hoe? CW,
I just fuck with you.
They said that's acting like a hoe.
And she done got so mad she blacked out. Look, whoa, what happened?
Hold on. No, but I am gonna say this, Copeland. I am used to having a good looking woman. So when you're used to that, you kind of already know, like, it's going to be guys looking at her. She going to get hit on all the time. That's just regular. Ain't nobody tripping.
Well, no, but you're saying that you're giving her permission to be a hoe. Where's the hoe in that?
No, I'm just talking shit, like, because the way he said it, women you give them inch, they take them out. You know
wrong. If you give a hoe an inch. My thing is, your woman has CW.
You can wear that outfit.
CW.
But you're doing a little bit too much.
You talk a lot like
you're doing a little bit too much.
CW. Your woman was already a hoe if she doing that. Because let's be real here. I'm just being honest. Because I get hollered at a large amount. And I was even with a guy that wasn't as secure. I actually had to kind of like bring stuff to his attention so he could be more secure about things, right? So with that being stated, like dudes are hollering, but like Bam said, I'm with this person. So I ain't worried about you. I ain't worried about what you're talking about. It ain't nothing you can say. So if he allows for me to walk forward and 7 different dudes holler, that ain't him allowing me to be a hoe. Because if he trusts me to be his woman and he know he's secure and we good, he shouldn't worry about who hollering at me. Because it wouldn't be them, it would be me. And it ain't, let me be a hoe. I must be a hoe if I'm going to mess with him. that ain't no let my woman be a hoe. You have a hoe.
Just stay in pocket. That's all I'm saying. Because
What do
I
you
know one
mean?
thing.
It shouldn't be that.
No.
No,
Hey,
you got a
no.
dictatorship running over there, and I'm
No,
not a
women
Nazi.
always. I'm telling you, give
That
them
right
and
there,
take them out.
that right there sounds controlling, man.
Yeah, that
I
do. It
don't give a
sounds real
fuck. I
controlling.
don't give a fuck if I'm
It do.
controlling. You know what I'm saying? Stay in pocket.
And then that's actually sad because what Bam's saying is fun. Because then think about it. Then I get to comfortably come back. Because think about it. I get to comfortably come back and say, so, because I'm going to just be honest with you. You have let me know I can't even openly tell you when niggas holler. And that's something I should be able to share with you. This nigga just tried to get at me at the gas station, that bum ass nigga. Bam's going to be like, for real, babe, that nigga a lame. Meanwhile, I can't say it to you because you're like, oh, well, you probably shouldn't have wore that skirt.
Nah, nigga, tell me about
hold on.
no. Tell me about an aspiration you had today. I don't give a fuck about Craig trying to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit to yourself. You
But-
get
No,
it,
we
we
can be
get
able
but
to
the
tell
thing
you
no
about
matter how
both.
many of that
Hold
shit.
up.
I don't give a fuck.
Hold
I
on.
know niggas try to holler at you. Tell me some other shit that's gonna help us. I don't give a
Okay,
fuck.
so
about
CW,
one
so a
thing.
personality. So you seem like a great man, but a personality like yours couldn't date a personality like mine because I would cheat on you with a nigga like Bam.
What? Okay, so if you didn't know, this is a safe space.
It was safe enough to say
All
that.
right. You can say what you. Listen,
Oh God.
let me take everybody off the screen because y'all. Welcome to the Love Live. It's Sunday night, and we having a good one here. We've been talking about a lot of different stuff, this evening. We had a couple different topics. We got my boy Bam on tonight. We got my boy C-Dub on tonight. We got the fellas on. We got a few fellas on. I'm gonna style for like 2 seconds.
Nah, that nigga Bam, I like his outlook on this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? He's saying some real shit that a motherfucker can implement. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just waiting for the book for Bam. I'm just like, when Bam gonna drop? Yeah,
I told him he need to teach a seminar, man. What's up?
No, we gotta drop the book for the seminar first. You
drop
the book
first,
then the seminar.
Okay, yeah.
We gotta drop that book first.
Nah.
But one thing that we talked about, also, while we're taking 5 and letting the ladies do their thing, this week it was a bunch of stuff in the news. I don't know if y'all seen in Chicago what happened with the young lady and. So I'll bring it up.
And the Atlanta, what is that? I just definitely seen that the actual lawyer that bonded him out because he was facing a murder rap was from Atlanta and donated the services to the boy because he was facing a murder charge for
and Jeremy Brown and her son. She shot Jeremy Brown after he punched her 2 times in the face.
Okay.
Restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then on the flip side, I also seen that the family was wearing Knockout King shirt at the funeral, and then that turned into something ghetto. But from my understanding, I guess he used to be knocking dudes out before he knocked her out. So they was mad and outraged about knocking her out, but supposedly that's what he had been doing.
Wait, the guy that got killed, they had Knockout King.
Yeah,
shirt.
one of the girls had a shirt on at the funeral that said Knockout King.
Yeah, she been knocked out too.
Yeah, somebody was upset about that, but from like the words of everything, basically that's what he was. Like he used to knock dudes out. So it was basically like a bad intersection.
Hey, what's up? I'm coming back to you guys with.
Of course, y'all know I pull up the wrong video.
I
hate that.
Little ghetto.
We get on out of there. It got a little ghetto, but anyway, I had bought that up because that they actually.
I just want us to stop wearing T-shirts at funerals.
We gotta stop it. We can't help ourselves.
I think
we just gotta stop wearing T-shirts altogether, like quotes, pictures.
Well,
like,
they had a cardboard cutout of them, and they were twerking it.
Nigga, did you see the casket?
No, I didn't see the casket.
The casket was spray painted, his picture on it and everything.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Oh no, I didn't see that. I was still messing
up.
Yeah,
pull up the casket.
It was a whole.
It was a lie. It just was a lie. It was a lot going on.
Them was the
But
most
I
ghetto
am
niggas.
thankful that a little boy didn't have to serve
Oh.
life in prison. Even though
After
I'm
he did
still
whatever he
not
did.
understanding all the way, like how the shooting
Okay,
part
here you go.
transpired, because I heard too many different things.
Okay, so
I about to say they got a flag over his casket, but that ain't.
Nah,
I'm gonna need
it
for you to not.
was on Instagram for
Right
real. Say
there.
cheese.
it's right here. Y'all can't see it?
Where?
You got a circle,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
right there. Yeah, that was the nigga casket.
That ain't too bad.
What? But it. Ooh.
I
Nah,
mean,
she was
it's that.
just speaking on how y'all was just saying like it's hella ghetto, but I'm just saying look at the
I mean,
casket.
the casket ain't too bad, but the t-shirts, man, come on, man.
Yeah, that shit is a waste of time to even talk about. Fuck all that. What we on?
I know that what we do know though, like I don't know. I haven't heard anything else about that situation at all, to be honest. I just know that the boy was no longer having to serve the long
The
time.
little boy was protecting his mother though, so at the end of the day, you have the law that you can protect somebody in an act of violence,
Hmm.
and you're standing your ground in regards to protection. So that's
Yeah,
like
they
if you
dropped
come
the
over here, if
charges.
you come to my house and somebody gets in an altercation with you, and I shoot them to protect you, then I mean, I'm not gonna say we good, but it's a
Bam's
protection.
book gonna increase domestic violence. I'm just saying.
Who the
What did it
fuck
say?
said
It said
that?
Bam's
It said
what?
that
Who
Bam's
the
book is
fuck
gonna
said
increase domestic violence.
That's for a
And
red pill crip.
uh-huh.
They
I had
hate
a
Wow.
on
feeling that
they
that's
hate
who that
on you.
was.
Only if the men
No,
are overly emotional.
Yeah, that's only if the
I
man can't receive
It
it.
only an
can I
overly emotional man put that right there.
can I speak for
Who
the
is that?
married
Man,
men? Let me speak
I
for
ain't
the
saying that, but
Red pill, Danielle.
yeah, I
Yeah,
ain't
let me
saying
he.
speak
that.
for the married. Let me speak for the married men one time in the world. First of all, if your woman don't have any other traits that anybody else feels is admirable or looks at, whether it's at work, wherever it is, it's gonna be those situations. So I think being able to just kind of see who your woman is even bigger than controlling her. Like having her fit in a mold and doing something, that she could do this many times, but maybe can't do forever, versus being able to see like, man my chick do kind of trip off attention. Being able to in anybody on either side, being able to identify those things about
I
people.
mean, but psychologically, as a man, the shit don't make sense to me because if you see a woman that's beautiful and you with your partners and all y'all got the same type of energy, why the fuck is it a problem when she become your woman and she goes somewhere and niggas is giving you the energy that you gave her when you met her? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is? Why do you feel some type of way about? Do you feel threatened? So now it tells me that you got an internal issue with
Yep.
yourself.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with myself, so I don't feel no type of way about a man being a man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gonna do what a nigga gonna do. Now, she with me, I'm more concerned with how she react and how she move to the shit. You know what I mean? I don't really give a fuck about what these niggas gonna do because I know what they gonna do.
So can your woman be too friendly? Yeah. Have you ever had a woman that's too friendly?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard that.
what you think?
Did
What
he
so
say I heard about it? I'm not about to play with Bam right now.
if she's
Look,
if
see,
she's
see
too
that,
fr-
see that. I don't know if
He
you
said,
know.
"Yeah, I heard about it."
I don't know if you know, bro, but I'm the type of nigga that'll let my woman go have a fling.
So did, yeah, you
Oh,
wasn't on the phone for that. He did. He said that he
You know
would
what
let her
I'm saying?
go to Puerto Rico and do her thing and come
So
back.
I don't
Hey,
care
had us
about
all on the
it's
pod
certain
on
shit that I
And look
don't.
at see their face.
Yeah, it's certain
I,
shit
First of
that
all,
don't
he don't
bother
want
me.
her to go to Walmart. So she can't go to no damn.
hey, you better come back with something if you go to Walmart. But hey, he said no. Okay, so that's where the disconnect is coming.
Oh my goodness.
I'm exclusive. My girl exclusive. We're not doing none of that. Nigga, you can't touch my girl, you dirty ass nigga. What the fuck? Like, ain't nobody touching what's mine. Like, that don't even make sense. Like,
But you
what, what,
didn't hear. You gotta actually hear why and let him.
I
Yeah,
don't
because
care about the
you ain't gonna
background of
care.
it.
But
I don't
it's one
care
of
about
them
the
to each its
background of
own.
it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
This
just saying to you,
mine.
it's a to each its own.
This
Because for real, it was
mine,
a
man.
double-edged sword. It was you
This
have to
ain't
hear it.
ours. This
Yeah,
ain't
Yeah,
ours.
it was a mental thing. Like
It
it
was
was
more of
really
a
a mental
mental thing
thing.
because he was like that when
so
she come
so
back, that ain't necessarily saying that they would be together, but the option was out there. Like, so you're hearing it, you automatically took it to the sex. But he was just saying the
I don't.
option was
These
there.
dirty ass niggas ain't touching my nothing.
No,
The
so he was
fuck?
basically saying that if you give your girl the option, 9 times out of 10,
She not gonna do
she's
it.
not gonna do it.
Oh,
So the
whatever.
thing
I'm
about
just
it
saying. All
is,
right. It's not even an option though. What
But
you mean?
so the fact that you saying it's not an option, you making it an option. Because now if you be like, if we are about to go on the girls trip, now
Yeah,
none of us got plans to go
yeah,
and do dick things. We ain't worried
yeah.
about dick things. But right before we leave, you like, you better not go out there and start fucking.
I don't gotta
Well,
tell. I don't gotta tell you that. I don't gotta
you
tell you
shouldn't
that.
have to, but
I don't
he's
gotta tell you
saying that he was saying if that's the conversation, it wouldn't be a bother. I feel like we need to just stop trying to be him and just let him. I'ma shut up.
that.
Daniel just want to hear Bam talk. She don't give
I
a fuck
sure
what
do.
if
I'm
he
gonna shut
gotta.
the hell up.
Hey,
I'm working on my
if he
submission.
repeat
I ain't
himself
worried about it.
15 times, she gonna be like, "Shut up, let Bam talk."
Yeah, let Bam talk. I know how to be quiet.
And I'm trying to tell you the way I'm the listen, Bam been knowing me a long time. And before when I was a single man, y'all gotta realize one thing is that your relationship changes. And that's the
MVP,
thing that
why MVP look
I
fed up?
think
Cause
Like,
she,
I
she
think
over there
a real
writing.
No, she about to write that sign for
he
uh,
tonight.
fed
She
up.
gonna tell us to
Like,
heal. She gonna tell us what we need Jesus and we need prayer and we need new chakras.
You said, "Hey, she's not playing."
Nah, she
What's
not
he
wrong,
playing.
look
I'm dead.
MVP?
fed up.
what's wrong,
Come on,
MVP?
MVP. What's going on?
What we
So
done
since the
did? We didn't mean
relationship,
it. We didn't mean it.
we didn't mean it. We didn't really mean it. Envy, I write it down. We care. We love when you do this. This is actually the part of the show where you hold the sign up.
We done got the sign early today. We done got
Yeah,
the
She
I
could be
just wanted to
she
know
could
what
be
we did so
racist.
soon. Is that a cigar? Everything happened over there.
This
Delia.
one.
Hey, somebody get us some water. So please, somebody get
I
us some
drunk it
water,
all.
please.
nah, so speed up.
Sure.
So my perspective comes from understanding murder suicide, because murder suicide is predominantly from a man. You know what I'm saying? It's emotionally triggering. And the thing is that as men, we put ourselves in that emotional state without understanding that's what we're doing. Because we put this thought in our head that something is ours, it belongs to us. You can't do this, you can't do that, all that shit, right? So when it happens, that audacity feeling kicks in. Then a disrespectful feeling kicks in. And all that energy compound with your testosterone and your masculinity and all that shit, it take you to a dark place and make you want to get on some bullshit. When niggas want to shoot at niggas, beat niggas up, beat that girl up, all kind of shit like that, that's an emotional imbalance. You know what I'm saying?
I
So,
agree.
so for me, I understand that aspect of it. So I learned how to remove my emotional attachment to things that I cannot control. They're not mine. That I'm not on that shit. And that's okay. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? That puts me in a space where the way that I feel when I'm single, which is free and happy, how pretty much everybody feels when they single, I feel like when I'm with a woman, she should still have that same comfortability.
What, nigga? Nah, I don't. I don't understand. Like,
Oh, that's
what?
hilarious.
No. You do this. The feeling you have when you're single is not the feeling you have when we
Nah, I'm not
committed to
saying.
each other. I
I
don't
forgot
even.
so bad. Hey,
I'm saying the freeing side of it. Like when you can
You're not free.
like me,
CW, what's your sign again?
like me. I can move about. I can go where I want to go. I ain't got to worry about nobody calling me, hassling me, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I can move how I want to move. You know, without feeling like somebody breathing down my throat. You know what I mean? So when I'm talking to my woman, I want her to have that same comfortability. I don't want to feel like I'm calling her, checking on her, and seeing what the fuck she doing all the time and all that weird ass shit. Because the thing is, naturally, I know when I'm fucking with you, I'm gonna check in with you. You know what I'm saying? Just like you feel like you're gonna check in with me. So I shouldn't have to feel like I gotta call you and jump down your throat and see where you at and which girl you with and all that goofy ass shit because I'm building up energy in me.
I'm gonna call you and tell you anyway. I'm transparent.
She transparent. She gonna be transparent. Hey, but he ain't lying because I've actually done that. I've been actually out of town with a group of girls at a football game, whatever, and I'm talking to my dude, talking to him while we at the football game or something. I mean, just because we got that type of connection or that type of bond,
Right?
and you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't really. I don't feel like it's controlling or like he had control over me or I had control over him. It's just like you said, when you fuck with somebody, you fuck with them and you fuck with them heavy and you want to update them on what y'all doing, the fun y'all having, what you doing, and how you want to know what he doing, regardless of whether you having fun or not. You still want to be like, what you doing? You know. But yeah,
that peace of mind.
I think that's a big part of single people, and it sounds stupid and basic, but a lot of single people don't know if they like somebody or not, and they don't. And if they do, they don't know why they talk to somebody continuously. Maybe sex is one thing, but beyond sex, if that's not the biggest outlier, you just got to know. Like
I don't like you. You're not.
I think everybody's right. I think everybody's right though. I think Bam's right, and I think C does right.
So men be just sleeping with girls they don't like.
Sometimes.
That's fucked up.
Why?
Yeah. They throw the pussy on me, and they just call me at a bad time. I didn't mean
I can't.
How do you catch someone at a bad time you don't like?
Man, I was off that 42. You feel me? You know,
what?
You know,
so it's safe to say you don't have no standards.
That 1942 dilute my standards. Like it just, man, I like what the fuck?
I dilute my standards.
Man, for real, like I just was fucked up.
CW, what is your sign? I need to know right
I'm
now.
a Pisces.
Yes, you are. There we go.
Yes, you are.
There you go. Babe,
hey, they dilute their standards.
Hey, he loose and he going two different directions. Good goddamn. It makes so much more sense. Ain't no ground in there.
No, but I'm not doing that. That's only.
But I only feel like that because I'm a Virgo. So I'm listening to you like, oh my God.
Now, if I'm committed to somebody though, can't nothing really phase me. But
you need an earth sign.
When you single, man, somebody could catch you slipping. You don't really like that. You know.
Shit. No. Not if I don't like them.
What you mean like? What are we talking about? What is like?
You don't like them?
Just like.
I'm talking about like they. I'm talking about like they're okay. You know what I'm saying?
Let me help you out.
They okay to fuck. That's it, right?
How are you okay to fuck?
I wouldn't terrible. Keep you. You know what I mean? I wouldn't keep you. Like I don't want to talk to you every day for every day. I don't want to talk to you every day. I don't like you like that.
Very low standards. That's every man on the planet. We don't give a damn. You say yes. You light, weight, cute, and you're not gonna tell we in there.
Yeah, I can't.
I just don't. You know what? Red pill.
Right. You know, right. I'm
red
not.
pill be tweaking.
He almost called it that with that comment. Integrity provides the peace of mind to allow you to let people be themselves. Well, you hear this fool saying niggas ain't got no integrity. They just got penis and they got, what did you call it? Diluted standards?
No,
he said when he at 42, he get diluted.
Yeah,
that means after the drink.
You know, I might take some that I usually wouldn't take.
And then so when the pussy good, you just keep fucking her.
Nah. See, I'm the type like if I know I don't want to keep it, I don't care how good it is.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
You said what again?
No, I'm saying like the sex could be amazing, but if I don't like you as a person, like I don't really want to talk to you every day, or you'll make me feel comfortable, I'm not gonna keep fucking you.
I'm feeling a contradiction.
What contradiction are you feeling?
Because you said you ain't gotta like them, and now you're talking about if you don't like them.
No, I'm saying if you don't like them, you might do it once or twice and never do it again.
You get a lot of pussy.
Wow, now.
No.
I mean,
No, because you said your publicist ain't gonna allow you to answer that bullshit.
Nah, you know what I'm saying. You know.
Hey,
Oh,
the man, hold on, let me
Well,
go. This is a safe space.
you know, I'm the.
Let me bail it down.
one of
This is
them.
a safe. This is a safe space.
I'm one of them.
I gotta
Somebody
see this
already.
code.
Somebody that already called in tonight and asked if this man. And y'all gonna listen. This is
That's
a
true.
Love Live.
Somebody did
Y'all
try to
know your
bag him.
truth, man.
Yes,
You know.
this is Sunday.
Yeah.
And y'all know what we do here. We having some fun tonight on the Love Live. We lost Delia. We having some fun here on the Love Live tonight, but I think it's a very serious conversation as usual. This is kind of been a multi topic night, but nonetheless, we kind of got it in. If y'all didn't know on the Love Live, this is a safe space. This is a place you can call in if you wanted to talk about what we're talking about, or if you have something that you want to add to the conversation, or you want to vent. Give us a call, 816-398-8229. That's 816-398-8229. And I would be willing to bet, I'd be willing to bet half of the gold in Fort Knox that Delia's phone died. So she will
I'm
be popping
sure.
back up.
So C-Dub, let me ask C-Dub a question. My brother, look. So you ever fuck with a female for this is the time knowing that she got a nigga?
Yeah. Once or twice.
That's why you insecure.
I'm not insecure. What?
But
What
you
is
didn't
insecure
care. You didn't care about none of the other shit. It was just what you had going on with it was what it was.
Yeah, and that was because I had my own thing too. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like we were both like compromising. I guess we both were.
But you knew she had a nigga, right?
Yeah.
And you know what motherfuckers do to their girls in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
But you was okay with the shit still fucking on her, right?
Yeah, just a little bit. I wasn't fucking her, but I was fucking her. You know, it's a difference.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, why is it different on the other end when you okay with it when she got a nigga, but when you fucking with somebody and if she like that, you know what I mean? If she, just need to get a
Nah,
little.
I'm gonna be honest with you. All that shit is out of pocket. Like she was out of pocket, I was out of pocket. That shit is unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
when
you
you
accepted it though, cuz.
No. I did. That's why that shit ain't no longer. That's why that shit is gone. If you want something like real, you want something solid, you know what I'm saying? It gotta be like, I feel like it needs to be exclusive. All that old, entertaining anything else besides your partner, what y'all got going on, what y'all building, is just it's unnecessary. Like I don't care, like all that old, like all this only fucks another person once a year. Like sometimes I have a little fling. Like, nah, I'm not doing none of that.
Okay, I gotta go back. C-Dub.
Yeah.
You wasn't fucking her, but you was fucking her. Like, it's a difference
Oh
between.
yeah, like eating her pussy and mainly, I think that mainly might be it. Like putting your mouth on it, like just doing like
What? Wait.
you.
What?
Yeah, I'm not. If it's not mine, I'm not eating it. Like we already had this conversation on
We
the
definitely
last
had that
episode.
conversation. I remember that shit.
If it's not mine, I'm not eating it at all.
So that's
ever.
not okay.
Ever.
So that's fucking her if you eating it and you
Yeah.
fuck her. That's fucking her. But so you just fucking her.
And we using condoms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey, it says, is the conversation about mono versus poly?
They lost it. So what is the topic for right now? Because y'all just said fuck my
I don't know,
married
because I'm
topic.
still trying to figure out, are we fucking, or are we just fucking?
You know what
fucking or we
if you just fucking,
is we two fuckings or one fucking?
See, the older you get, you really only got one. You don't really
fucking with limitations.
Yeah.
You fucking with limitations.
No, he fucks with diluted standards.
Man, you gonna keep talking about what I'm off the night.
Well, I ain't gonna never forget that, because that's some other shit right there.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Diluted standards, boy. Men sure know how to validate some bad decisions, don't y'all?
That's what I'm saying. Anytime we got a reason, it's an excuse, man. That's why I just don't say nothing.
So you
know
said
what
every
I'm saying?
time you have a reason, it's an excuse? No, it's not.
That's how y'all
It's
be
the
making
real.
it
It's
seem.
the
If it's a
no, it's
reason,
not.
it's
It's
an
the
excuse.
reality that the men, a large amount of
Man, leave me
guys,
alone,
just
man. I
don't want to
care.
hold accountability for when they wrong.
Oh
so they
man, leave me
validate it
alone, man.
with an
Leave me alone.
excuse.
But this the thing,
42. I
though.
told you what I said. What I said. I
They're
was off
fine
in
then.
1942.
Fine then.
You know what I'm saying? Damn.
You got that. So this fool. I can't fucking take you. Okay. This is
I'm telling y'all,
MVP, go
single
ahead.
people, y'all confused.
MVP, go
All y'all
ahead.
Single
It's not funny
people
no
be
more.
confused
MVP, go
as
ahead.
hell. And
I'm muting
what
my
is
mic.
sign?
MVP,
You got
go
the
ahead.
sign for us, MVP? We don't
she
get a
like
sign this
fuck
week.
now.
She ain't messing with us this week. She said no. Y'all,
She just
y'all keep
looking.
on
She
being
just
real.
looking.
She mad because we see Dub don't agree with the best friend shit.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. What is the comments?
Monogamy versus poly, huh?
You
Oh
Or you
shit.
making love?
Well,
CW,
the
do you
fuck.
make love?
No, wait. The two fuckings is making love. The one fucking is just fucking.
Yeah. I
Is that
like
how
See?
that go?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The fact that you were able to, seriously, like, for real, I still am lost on it. And you literally, like,
That's
no,
because
man,
these
no,
niggas be
man.
fucking everybody. That's why.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
he
she
that you
just,
just
no.
said
They
is you
fucking
fucking are
everybody.
you fucking? So
They
the fucking
fucking
is making
everybody. You know
love,
what I'm
and then
saying?
the fucking is just fucking.
They nothing inside they side girl and their main girl. They
It
don't
just
give a
sounds
fuck.
awful.
They
I just
don't
want to
give a
make sure
fuck
y'all are aware.
what these
I
niggas
sure
do.
would hate to be walking past like anybody's doorway in anybody's house while listening to this. They
Hey,
walking fucking.
I don't want to jump too off topic. I just was on the phone with my nigga. I'm like, why do females act like they don't be letting niggas fuck raw? Like, well, the whole like that y'all
Okay,
community
well,
of
wait a minute.
women.
What niggas? Like just letting
Man,
niggas fuck
look,
raw?
my nigga said, and I agree. He said a woman ain't gonna make you use the condom unless you pull that motherfucker out. Like, I'm like, man, that's hella what it is. Like these women letting everybody fuck wrong. I don't care what y'all talking about.
So my question is, are you talking about like girls that are having casual sex?
Man, yes, everybody fucking wrong. I'm just
I don't
saying,
have
women
casual
be acting
sex.
like
Can't
they ain't
relate.
fucking wrong.
I can't relate because I don't have casual sex.
I don't know what.
You know what casual sex is, right?
Man, everybody fucking wrong.
Did you hear me?
Everybody fucking wrong.
Did you hear anything? Did you hear
I
my
heard you, but
question?
I'm just saying everybody.
Did you hear anything I just said?
Y'all
Yeah,
gotta
because I feel
remember
like
my boy.
No, I know what
he's
I know what
literally
you
in the
trying to
category
say.
of men. Like he don't listen to
I
nothing a
know
woman
no,
say.
I do know
He
what you're
say
trying
what
to
he
say.
say, and the woman is just there, and she better be there and deal with it. It's like he don't hear nothing. Do you know what casual sex is?
What do you mean casual? What you mean?
Do you know what casual sex is? This is why I be getting
I
into it
just
with
know
dudes
it's
because
sex.
y'all.
What do you mean?
Huh?
If you fucking somebody, y'all fucking? What are you talking about?
Casual sex. Do you know what casual sex is?
If y'all fuck, I just know what fucking is.
Okay, so can you admit that you don't know what casual sex is? Let's get to some accountable stuff. Can you admit that
You
you're not
keep
aware
trying
of
to
what
make me take accountability. She can. What's all right? He put up the definition of casual sex.
There we
Oh
go,
my
because
God, here you
you're
go.
not going to be accountable for not knowing.
Oh, what does it say?
He ain't gonna read it. He gonna act like he knew that answer.
It's
Oh,
little. It's
duh.
little as
That's what I
fuck.
said. It's
People
like it's
may
fucking.
define casual sex as sexual interactions that take
Oh, niggas can't read out loud.
place. Now this motherfucker small as hell. Take place outside a committed relationship.
So people may define casual sex as sexual intercourse that takes place outside of a committed relationship. Often these encounters occur between individuals without any expectation of future romantic relationship. Casual sex may cover a variety of sexual and intimate behaviors up to and including sexual intercourse.
So now that you know that we're talking about people that are basically just fucking, like you said, but I want to make sure you know, like, casual sex is a thing. So there are women that don't have casual sex. They only want to have sex with someone they're going to be with or are with. So if you talking about chicks that are
No. What
fucking
do you say?
raw like that,
What do you mean are gonna be with? What do you
like
mean gonna?
if for example, if me and you were starting to talk right now and we were
Yeah.
gonna date, I would want to know where we're headed before I sleep with you. I'm not about to just sleep with you with no intention. I don't move like that. So you wouldn't have to worry about this condom thing with me because we would already have something established before that. I'm not about to just casually sleep with you with no life plan at all. I'm not gonna do that.
So before we fuck, we talked about our life plan.
So tell me this: do you not talk about anything before you fuck?
I'm not talking about my life plan. What are you talking about? Like what?
How old
What
are
do you
you?
mean? What
That
do you
boy
mean
looked
life?
that boy looked disappointed. Like what
What are
the
He
you
do, and I'm
talking
laughing
about,
because I'm
dude?
like, how old are you? This is actually part of the problem. This
Talking
is why
about, dude? Like
there
what
are
you
so
mean
many
life
Pookies
plan?
and
Like
Ray
where me
Rays.
and you headed? My life plan or where me and you headed? What you talking about?
After you say that, you wouldn't have to worry about it. I would be like,
What are
don't
you
even let that
talking
bother you.
about? What are you talking about? I don't
he
know.
said, like, you don't want to talk about feelings?
Nah, feelings is
Right.
boo. She
Basically,
said
that's basically what
life.
I'm
Like
hearing.
I don't know what she mean. I don't know what she talking about though. I don't know what she mean though. Cause I do know it's some women that say like you damn near about to be my like you got to be borderline my boyfriend before we fuck. I guess you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, that's because men and women are different. A lot of women they operate out of that system, and you got a lot of men that operate out of the system of, they want to test drive the car first.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Did somebody just grunt? I'm not about to play with nobody. Right?
yeah, a lot of men move with that notion. You know what I'm saying? Because we are physical, and sex does play a huge part for us. So if the sex ain't good, we talking about a relationship and the sex ain't good, then shit, it's a wasted conversation for him after that. You know what I mean? But he don't know how to articulate that to tell you that. So he just gonna go along with the shit until he get what he want. Then he gonna make the decision.
I like when they don't be knowing and then you be knowing and then it's now like we the problem and it's like, can you just let me share this with you so you could be smart too? My unpopular opinion, as I'd rather be involved with a man and we keeping it real. I like what Bam said about having that vibe as if we were friends and able to talk about anything. I feel like the emotional and mental maturity needs to be there on both parts, enough to communicate. If someone else captures their attention, I'm that type that would be checking women out with my guy. Period, because I'm looking at the ass often. I got really excited.
I mean, the thing for me is I thrive off of life experiences. You know what I'm saying? You only get one shot at this shit that we know of. You know what I mean? And a lot of the shit that we take serious, it put a limitation on us that it make us move in an uncomfortable sense. So when certain things happen, we feel some type of way about it emotionally, and it trigger us to, just get on bullshit and be mad and be angry all the motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? But I found peace and understanding actually what it is to be a human being. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna do certain shit. You're gonna fall victim to your desires. You know what I'm saying? Like those type of things are gonna happen. That it just happens naturally. You're not 100% in control of your bodily functions. Your body is just doing shit. Your hair grow, you ain't making it grow. It's just doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I look at shit from that standpoint where I'm just along for the ride. I'm enjoying the experience. You know what I'm saying? So most men go with the notion of wanting to control every motherfucking thing, not knowing that you don't control shit. You know what I mean? And the fact that you don't control shit, you get triggered by the shit and you act emotional and act out of yourself because you don't know how to control yourself. But the control comes from understanding that in certain aspects of your life, you don't have no control, and that's okay. It's cool. Find peace with it. Let it be what it is. Keep moving on. Learn how to grow from the shit. If you still trying to do the same exact shit over and over and over, it's borderline insanity. you need some weird shit sometimes. You need some shit that's different that's gonna trigger you to grow and be better and learn how to control yourself in a certain type of area. But if you keep doing the same fucking shit, you're gonna keep getting the same fucking shit.
Right. This is facts.
I like what you said as far as y'all, like sometimes you got to go through some weird shit to. I agree with that. I recently just thought of that same thing. Like I was dealing with a woman, and we had got into an argument. It was like we got into our first real argument, and I don't know. It kind of gave me like, kind of like more certainty about her because I seen how our argument ended. I seen what happens when we have an argument. You know what I'm saying? We were able to still come back and get to a good place after an argument. So sometimes you got to go through some shit to see if y'all can even bounce back from some shit like that. We never had our first argument, so I didn't know how it was gonna go. Was it gonna end bad? But it ended good. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that. Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, but see, you got people that have arguments and they keep doing the same fucking shit. The arguments are always the same. The energy in the argument is always the same. You know what I'm saying? They don't learn how to grow within themselves to say, you know what? In the midst of me feeling like this, can I find a love and love on this person, even when I feel some type of way? You know what I'm saying? You triggering yourself to teach yourself. You teaching yourself, but you teaching yourself in a moment where you feeling fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But you got to take control of that shit. It ain't just gonna fucking fall out of the sky and happen. You know what I mean? You got to become aware. Like, damn, I'm really letting this woman make me snap out. You know what I'm saying? And she got power over me right now because she controlling me with her shit. I ain't controlling myself, so let me gain control of myself. Let me find some love in the middle of this. You know, baby, look, I ain't about to be funky with you. So you need some head.
Hey,
What you need?
say
What
some
you
of that.
for?
If you say any of that, all that arguing shit is done. It's that simple. I don't see how don't nobody get that. Because that's some real shit. I've been in a heated argument and I got mad that I've been in a heated argument and got mad that the dude didn't react like that. I'm like, why won't you just grab me and fucking kiss me? Like, what the fuck?
What Red Pill say?
He had a paragraph down there. You can only control yourself, but if your woman doesn't follow your lead, she belongs to the streets.
Nah, he said something else. He said something about I'm the definition of insanity or some shit.
He did say that. Somebody else said that. I just didn't agree, so I didn't read it. But it says Bam is the definition of insanity. I mean, that wasn't, and it wasn't that I didn't agree. It was basically, they were basically clarifying what you said. That the definition of insanity is to repeat the same thing over and over.
Oh yeah.
But expect a different result.
Definitely, it's a bonus if y'all have y'all issue and y'all fix that motherfucker. If you don't have to say nothing about it again, oh man, that's like that's a win in a relationship.
That's why I tell single people all the time they don't know who they like, because you know what you expect out of a relationship, and just you pick something other than that, you a wild motherfucker.
You a wild
motherfucker. But a motherfucker can't know what they like if they don't know they self.
Yeah, hey, I'm agree with you on that one.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll let you fuck up a lot of times as long as we ain't repeating the same fuck up.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Like we gonna do it, we gonna try to fix it, whatever we gotta do to make it work. But as long as we ain't repeating the same fuck up, like at that point, nah, bro.
Now I like that approach. That means you realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna.
Like I'll fuck with you. I'm gonna try to make it work wherever we gotta go through.
Yeah.
But you keep doing the same shit over and over. At some point, I'm done. At that point,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Yeah.
Give a nigga ice cube and think he can ice skate.
It's a team poly. I support sister wives. Respect boundaries for sure. I'd rather go ask for advice from someone that loves him the way I do, if not better, and can encourage us all to stick together versus gossip and fake fallouts. Period. I've been talked about that. Y'all never don't want to talk about that though.
Yeah.
What you think about that, guys?
Yeah, you know I'm all for that.
What did he say?
He said he all for that.
He all for that.
He all for the sister wives. He just dicking the whole house.
How many wives? How many wives?
How many ever it takes for them to be happy? It's not just about me.
Yeah, he in there dicking the whole house down, and I'm
it ain't about me shit. That ain't about me.
She
You know
said,
what I mean?
I just and all our pictures him walking down the hallways. Who's next?
MVP, we having a sister wife house.
Yeah, we having a
MVP.
sister wife house. MVP.
Fucking not.
You ain't going for it.
Not no.
So I ain't going for it.
It
Why
is not
not?
even anything
She
to be
said we ain't sharing shit.
no.
Why not? Oh, because you ain't sharing it.
You don't share good dick. So if
That's true though.
where bitches are sharing you here and there, there's your answer, sir. That's all.
Hey, no, that's the real shit though. No,
man.
you don't share the good one because I'll kill you over some good dick.
I was a single kid. I ain't. I don't know how to
You ain't
share.
used to. Oh yeah. So,
I ain't used to all
you
that.
ain't never had to share nothing.
Never. So
Hey,
nah, fuck that.
everything being shared, whether you know it or not.
I mean, now when you calculate it financially in a poly relationship, now
I'm
when
just
you had
saying,
that mortgage that's $2,000 and it's 4 of us.
For me personally, like I told y'all before. I'd rather know than you go be sharing the shit me not knowing.
But peep game though, this new age, new wave of so-called polyamorous behavior. Back when people were really being poly, you could afford multiple households, right? You didn't have, oh, I got this one and that one and this one, and we all under the same roof with all the damn kids. No, when granddaddy and all them and Wix and through was having their multiple relationships and families, they could afford households. So my thing is,
the thing about it, when they could afford households, it was back when women couldn't work. That's why women were being poly with men, because women couldn't even have a household without a husband.
When was this?
This was in the 1850s, 1860s. Oh, I know my stuff. I know my poly shit. And I'm telling you, women couldn't work. They had to go be with farmers and all kind of different shit because it was illegal for a woman to work. She had to be with a husband. She had to be with a man. So that's why a lot of those men had multiple wives. Even before that, when you go back into times where there was kings and queens and shit like that, it was the same way because women could not work. Women didn't have no freedom to do shit. Women were treated like animals, which is part of the reason why women now have so much aggression towards men, because it's biologically in you from your ancestors, from the way that men treated you. So when we're gonna talk about history, we could go there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. In the earlier times, women could not work. You know what I'm saying? In order to live up under a roof, they had to be with a man, which they had to. Multiple women had to be with one man. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like these niggas was really making a bunch of money and having all this shit. They was the only motherfuckers that could have shit. It was a farmer with 12 wives. It was a warehouse worker with 5 wives. It's because they couldn't work. They couldn't do none of that, which is part of the reason why the feminist movement came about. They wanted to be free from these niggas, do their own little thing. A lot of that shit stems from that, but they don't teach you that. They don't show you that. You got to go find it. I went and found it.
So you're saying that they had 12 wives in one household?
Oh, it's in the books where motherfuckers had 12 wives. It's in the books where niggas had 10 wives.
In one household? In America, in one household, this was happening.
In one household.
In America.
In one household.
So, but the thing that I really want to point out is during that time, we were dealing with a lot of Christian nationalism, and we know that in the Christian way of belief, it's one man, one husband. So I'm curious where and what group and what pocket of people was this happening with?
The shit is all over in the history. If you go and research all the history, it'll tell you exactly where and how this shit came about. Monogamy came about was because motherfuckers started thriving. When women started being able to work and do shit like that, motherfuckers started thriving too well because it was multiple incomes in one household. They had to slow the shit down. That's why monogamy got pushed so strong and so heavily to slow it down. That's why other countries, polygamy is what it is. It's what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? That's why they thrive. That's why they move the way that they move. You know what I mean? But over here, we're taught something completely different on a monogamous level to keep us at a certain stance.
What? I can't. They ain't got no property in 64108, bro.
He played too much. If that's Cloverleaf, say that. Spiritual beliefs are important to talk about, LOL. I'm not
Today's
religious.
society is all about a man having certain shit to take care of a woman. But at the same time, if we being realistic, majority of women nowadays self-consciously really don't want to be taken care of because they take care of their own shit. They just want to be comfortable. They just want to feel good and feel safe. But they still want to move about and do what they doing. You know what I mean? So you battling a contradiction right within that.
I don't know. I think I want to be a stay-at-home wife mom now. At
I'm
first I
so ready.
didn't.
Yeah,
Now
I
I'm
done worked.
ready.
Man, I done put in 24 years already, man. I'm tired.
I'm
I want
ready.
what they say. I want to walk. I want to walk in my soft life.
I'm done. I don't care. What you want me to do, baby? I'm just staying
Man, for
home.
real.
It's just
I
like
want to plant tomatoes.
I'm very much it. And look, full circle. I am a real nigga, a queen, and I'm in my soft girl era. And guess what?
I want to be that
because I say so. I make the rules for my life. I'm the one who
Yeah.
determines what all my going to look like. So yes, I can be all of those things. But what I want to say, and this is things I've been meaning to say to you for a few episodes now, is you have to create your own softness. No man is contributing to what my softness is. Now, what he can do, he can allow it to continue to thrive. He can add to it, but I am on my own. Like, don't
cultivate
shit for me.
Cultivate.
I created my softness.
He needs to be able to cultivate it though.
If he, well, yeah, cultivate can mean take care of things. So
yeah, because that's all I'm thinking. Because it would almost be like you going and being sweet and soft and vulnerable and nice, like you are. That ain't saying to not, but then he run it over. So that's where the wall comes up. So I feel like it ain't necessarily that we're not that, but it's like how I was saying, a different person bring it out. If I come and I'm dealing with this person and how they're treating me when I'm soft, they're running it over and doormatting me, they're not going to get the soft. And then they may talk to someone else and then they're getting that. And they're like, bro, I didn't even see that side. Well, yeah, because you didn't allow that, because you didn't give me that. So I'm just saying that I agree with you there, because I feel like I've been made to feel like, well, I shouldn't have to give you femininity. You're not giving me femininity, but you don't give me a safe space for me to feel feminine in. So you're not getting my femininity. It ain't that it ain't there.
But
so in a lot of sense, you know what I mean? What I have dealt with upon a few times is that I'm old fashioned. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different type of man. So my love is critical. You know what I mean? It makes a lot of women uncomfortable because they're not used to that. You know what I mean? They didn't have those father figures around for a consistent amount of time to show them how strong, dominant men actually love. So it don't feel like love to them. What feels like love to them is what they're used to seeing, which, you know, majority of it comes from their mother or whatever other female figure that's around them. You know what I mean? So for a man of my caliber, when I'm saying shit and I see something in you and I'm like, hey, look, you know, have you considered, you know, talking to somebody or sitting down going to therapy or something like that? A person can actually feel triggered by thinking that I don't like them, or I feel some type of way about them, or I want them to change, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But really, I see a part of me in them that when I went through therapy, it helped me to come out on a completely different side, and I want the same thing for them. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't feel soft. It doesn't feel catering. It feels critical, so they get defensive. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times women are not really open to those things because they're not used to it. You know what I mean? Like my therapist told me, it's going to be hard for me because it's not a lot of women that are dealing with men that are actually submitting themselves into therapy. to get help to heal. So the shit that I do, it seems similar to what they've been through before, but the place and the energy that I come from is from I have a different type of awareness to where I'm not being combative with you. I'm just trying to help you have an understanding perspective so that I can feel at peace and at comfortable and safe with you as well. You know what I'm saying? So that type of shit within itself kind of keeps that disconnect because women are not getting that on a consistent basis to understand exactly what that looks like and what that feels like. You know what I'm saying? Majority of women are getting the same response, the same bullshit lies, you know what I'm saying? All the same shit. So when you're dealing with certain men and they do certain things, it's triggering to you because it's like, oh shit, I've seen that shit before. I know what that looked like. I know what that feel like. You know what I mean? So if I do something that's similar, but I'm communicating with you, like, hey, look, no, this is not what that is. You know what I mean? I look at it like this. I feel like this about it. I'm being communicative to you with it so that we can sit down and have a conversation so that you know that I ain't trying to pull the wool over your head. I ain't trying to manipulate you. I ain't trying to do none of that shit. I really want you to understand because with you understanding, it brings me peace.
That's what we want to hear right there. That's a fact, Bam. Treating a woman right gives them anxiety.
Our interpretation of right and their
It's Delia
interpretation
and
of right.
Bam for me. Oh, that's a pretty. I like bangs. Sorry. MVP is good you and your soft girl era, but it would have worked 15 to 20 years ago.
Work for who?
Girl, he just be off the chain all the time. In-home therapy, level-headed partners, vetting process.
But my issue is this, y'all. My issue is this. As a man that's been in therapy for I've been doing it for like 5 years.
And it's a lot of therapy.
The thing about it is that I don't just talk to one therapist.
Oh, okay. I got you. Not judging though.
Yeah, I always switch it up to, I always want to gain more. You know what I mean? It's a thing for me where when I got into it and I started seeing how helpful it was for me, when I started seeking other therapists, I started being able to pull different things out of me. You know what I'm saying? So I operate out of that system to just keep basically triggering myself to keep going, to keep moving, making sure that I'm on track with, I'm doing the right shit. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that, I bump into a lot of women that when they talk about healing, it's self-healing. You know what I'm saying? It's not, they really trying to go that route to actually, submit to a therapist, talk to a therapist, and really go through their childhood traumas and triggers. It's something that they want to do on their own. They feel like I can heal myself in a sense. You know what I mean? And for me, I honestly feel like when I come across shit like that, I feel like it's unfair to me. You know what I mean? Because I'm taking a step that women have asked for. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm in that and I've been in that, I ain't bumping into a woman that's in that with me. So how can you really fully understand what it is that I've been going through and dealing with and understand my perspective on therapy when you ain't doing the shit yourself?
That's because a lot of women right now I feel like not even necessarily women, just people in general don't understand that healing is an everyday process. So like when Bam said he's been going for the past 5 years, like this is every day. This for the rest of your life. Your healing is not just something that you're gonna do today or tomorrow in a 30, 60-day process and then you're gonna be fine. This is something that you gotta do a lifetime.
As a man, when you say shit like that, they look at you like, nigga, yeah, you fucked up. You going for 5 years, shit. You fucked up.
That ain't what I was thinking. It actually scared me because I want to start, but I'm like, darn. So would I possibly need to go that long? How much is that gonna cost? So it wasn't like, oh dang, you got 5 years. It's like, oh, I was thinking that like I probably could go, I don't know, for 6 months or something, and then use some of that and just carry it with me. But if it is something like a lifestyle, then that's a different ball game.
But that's why a lot of our people are afraid to go into therapy because they're going into it with this thought process of I'm going to actually be healed. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as being healed. You're going to continue to keep healing every single day. It's an ongoing process. It's not something that you just reach this goal where I'm just magically healed and this type of shit don't happen no more. This ain't gonna trigger me no more. This because life is still going on. You still going through life experiences. There's gonna be certain things that still fuck with you and trigger you. You know what I'm saying? It's just you keeping the awareness upon yourself to know how to deal with you.
Yeah, and I hate the fact that a lot of people use I'm healing as an. I feel like most of people use it as an excuse factor now. Like, okay, we all healing. We all got some trauma or some background shit that's probably done fucked us up before. We all doing that, but that's not giving. Doesn't give you any excuse not to grow or not to move forward. Like you said,
True.
you
It's like even if it's
recognize
not a
what your
trend.
triggers are. You recognize what your traumas are, and you put them in check when they happen, and you can still move forward and still be in a healthy relationship with that. Like, stop using that as an excuse of I'm healing that you can't move forward into a relationship because you healing.
Yeah, like it's
Stop.
not a trend. Like it's like almost
Yeah.
like everybody's using it like it's a trend. Oh, I'm healing right now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like, no.
because the healing is a lot of people's healing is only from past relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like they not really trying to deep internally heal themselves from traumatic issues and traumas and things that have happened to them where they can't understand why they operate the way that they operate. You know what I'm saying? The majority of people are 30, 40 years old still being the fucking representative. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who the fuck they are. They being the person that they fucking created to protect themselves from people hurting them. You know what I'm saying? They never tap into exactly who the fuck they are, how you really, really feel deep down inside. When you go out of town and you be your fucking self, but you come back to Kansas City and be a completely different motherfucker.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that ain't what it
even
is. You know
healthy.
what I'm saying? Be who you is at core. You know what I mean? And that's why I separate myself from a lot of men, because niggas will sit here and say that, oh, I'm this is what I am, but that's who you created. That ain't really who you are. Deep down inside, you're afraid to be who you are because you feel like your niggas and your partners is gonna judge you and call you all kind of clown ass names and stupid ass shit like that. Nigga, be who you is. No matter what a motherfucker talking about, it's your life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so should a damaged person get in a relationship or should they start the healing process first? Now, before Bam answer, I want to just idealistically state that we know the answer, but people don't do it because healing hurts and so does being alone. So I feel like it's one of them. Yes, you would want to heal first, but it's just not that simple. I think it's the smartest decision because there's a saying in this: you don't want to bleed old wounds on a new person. It makes them a victim. So it's like, yes, please heal because you don't want those old issues, old anything, because they can be triggers and red flags. But that's my response. MVP, what you think?
Well, what?
Because it's your turn. You ain't been on in a minute. You thought? What you thought?
I haven't. I have not. I was shit. I was going to get in the comments. Hell, maybe they want to talk to me because, like, clearly, like, we took this shit.
This fool said the comments.
I don't know. I'm just.
But that was my bad. I ain't gonna lie. Bam probably ain't been on in like 4 episodes. So we was like, we trying to get as much Bam as we can before he ride off on his motorcycle.
Help this girl, please.
I'm just saying.
Well, guys, we brushing up on 2 hours anyway.
I feel you, Delia. Like, I'm not necessarily saying a broken person should get into a relationship. I do feel like they should start the healing process first. Like, I don't want to be, or just like, you don't want to jump into a relationship with somebody else and you still fucked up. Like, if somebody's name is brought up and they can emotionally move you, like, you kind of know when it's kind of okay to move forward in another relationship. Or, you know, I've heard people tell me that they've actually been out on a date with somebody or start sleeping with somebody else and then they think about somebody else. Like, no, you don't need to be going into another relationship because you still thinking about your ex and you in the face of who done it what for a while, but you think it's still thinking about him. Like, no, don't do that. When you can be with somebody else and not your ex person move you emotionally, that's when I feel like it's healthy to move forward into another relationship. I don't want to be laid up under somebody new, and then I hear a name that's triggered, and I'm all fucked up about it, and I'm crying over another nigga that I ain't even messing with no more.
Yeah, but it's easier. It's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should want to go into a healing phase before you get into a relationship. But the thing about it is that it makes people very uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Because we all got a sense of wanting companionship, and when you in a space of healing, it gets very lonely, and you dealing with you. And if you ain't really dealing with you ain't really dealt with you on that scale like that. It can be triggering at the same time. And sometimes people just get in situations where they trauma bond with a motherfucker because they don't want to keep feeling like that. You know what I mean? They want to feel good in some sense. And sometimes when you get into that shit, it's hard to get out of it once you get it going. So you been trauma bonded with this motherfucker and then ended up in a relationship with him and not, you know what I'm saying? You didn't move so fast because you're trying to heal from this other shit, but
Right.
you're going about it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? It's just that a lot of times when you healing, like I said, you dealing with a part of you that it makes you uncomfortable because you don't understand you. You're afraid of you. You're afraid of all those other emotions and other triggers and thoughts and things that have happened to you from your past because all that shit is your makeup of who you are today. You know what I'm saying? But you're not really going down there and looking at the roots to see why you are the way that you are on the surface. You know what I'm saying? You busy walking around just looking at the surface shit like, oh, well, this is out of place. Let me put this back. That's out of place. Let me put that back. Nah, you got to go down there to the roots and move some shit around. You know what I mean? If it's a fucking street in the way of your root trying to get across the street, you gotta move some shit around and get that shit to move and grow. You know what I mean? But you not going and do the work about it, it's not gonna happen. You trying to have somebody else to come in and fix you, it's never gonna happen. You gotta fix your fucking self. Nobody can fix you. They don't know you. You don't know you. You know what I'm saying? The person that they trying to fix is the person that you show them, which is a representative. They don't even know who the fuck you are for real. That's why when y'all hit that 5 year, 7 year mark, y'all be like a motherfucker switched up, they changing and doing all this other shit. Nah, they becoming who the fuck they really is.
Right. And you might not
What you
like
think
that.
about it, MVP?
The it's time to segue.
Damn.
Well, we're brushing up on 2 hours. It's been an hour 51 minutes. Basically, as we go on, we're kind of getting out of here for the evening. Delia, I ain't gonna be able to keep my shit together looking at her in this little box over here. It's been an interesting conversation, and I think for me as a married person, just sitting back listening, I've learned a lot. I've heard some different perspectives. The comments are going crazy. Just to read a couple of them. Ooh, we mic drop. I introduced myself to me the other day. We damn near fought. Red Pill Crip.
I want to
Part of the
fight you. I met you. I ain't met you yet.
part of the healing process. Part of healing is changing proximity. I can agree. The part that they want to
That
feel loved by someone other than themselves, a vicious cycle.
That might be the only
So
good comment Red Pill ever made it.
okay.
he,
That was legit. When he wanted to fight himself, that makes sense.
Hey,
That's like it's probably people gonna like that comment.
whew.
so with that being said, as we
I
kind
need
of
to
get
heal
everything.
what? What? Excuse you, sir. What do I need to heal?
What
Whose
happened?
comment? What do she see that I don't see?
Oh, she's reading this comment.
MVP, you need to heal, sweet lady. Oh Lord, why you want to trigger her? Don't do that. Don't come for her. Do not
First
do
of
that
all, that's
tonight.
the
Stop
Red
it.
Pill. You can't even
Yes,
take nothing he
red
takes
pill.
serious. Say he's
Yeah,
serious.
but he don't need to come for her. Don't come for her tonight. Don't come for her at all. Damn it. Don't do
We
that.
don't need it. So
We
with
don't
that
do
being
that. We
said,
safe space. Don't do that. Leave her alone.
don't mess with MVP. D legit, he's gonna be here every week. Shout out to D legit.
There we go.
Always
Yes, thank you. Don't mess with MVP. Don't do that. That's my little angry bird, not yours. Shit.
So once again, as we sign off, I'm gonna let everybody kind of say something before we get out as we normally do, starting with Mr. Bell.
Hey man, look, be ourselves, stay true to yourself. However that is, whatever it look like, don't worry about nobody judging you. Live life. You only get one shot at this shit. You know what I mean? Shit. I'll see y'all next week, maybe, if I ain't on my bike.
If I ain't on my bike.
Knew it. Knew it. Oh, she wrote it with her left hand. She wrote that shit with her left hand. It say boogla.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Bronze Beauty. We out. Thanks for tuning in, and we see y'all next week.
And this is your host, Delia King. We had another fun show, and I hope that you guys enjoy the holidays. If you celebrate the holidays, if you don't, just enjoy your week. And we do this every Sunday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we will see you next Sunday. Have a good week. Bye.